Yo!
Smooth sounds of the Hamilton.
What's up? Hello, everyone, and welcome. Take your bows, gentlemen. Take your bows.
Oh, we're going to do it at the end.
It's your girl, Ayo Edis. Well, it's your girl, Edis, also known Ayo Edis, in the building. And I'd love to pass it on to my gentleman. Now, let me just gas them up because I miss these fellas. Let me tell you, we haven't been in the studio.
We miss you too,
For the longest, but it's your favorite podcast in New Jersey, in the tri-state area. He Said, She Said podcast. Let me turn it over to my fellas. Who wants to introduce themselves next? The Fantastic Three.
Ooh, I ain't never hear of Fantastic Three, but you could go next with me. Stop fucking playing with me today. Yo, man, you already know, man. It's your boy, Big Ant. It's your boy, Big Ant. It's your boy,
I love this bomb.
Ant.
Oh, it's lit. It's gassed up.
And I'm a
master at work.
You damn sure is.
Hey.
And I'm going to pass it to my man's 50 grand with a black bucket in his hand.
With the bars.
Yo, it's your boy, man. It's your boy, man. It's the one and only spicy talker.
Ooh! Spicy talker.
It's the one and only mental health professional.
Ooh.
The blackberry.
Ooh,
The sweeter juice.
The host with the most. It's your boy John Brown in the building. What's good, y'all? What's up? What up?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's up?
Yes, guys, we're back in the building. I know it's been a while. I know you missed us. I know you haven't seen our faces, but we're here, and we're glad you tuned in. Whether you're watching this pre-recorded, whether you're watching this live on Facebook, whether you're watching us live on Instagram, or listening to us. I forgot. Listening to us on
Word. Yeah, because you just can't
platforms.
see us. You can listen to us too.
Exactly.
Don't forget that. It's important.
We are glad that you are here, but I'm glad that y'all are here. How are y'all doing?
Yo, I'm good, man. I'm good, yo. I'm excited. Like I said, I missed y'all too, yo. It's been a minute. It's been too long. I don't know how long, but it's been too long. But yo, man, I'm good, man. I'm excited. I see my man Bobby rocking his shirt. I see you rocking his shirt. I'm gonna peel off.
Hold up.
I'm gonna peel off on my Superman Cam Newton shit.
Look at that merch right there. What that say right there? What that say?
That should say, he said, she said, podcast.
Y'all see it. Comes in different colors, different sizes.
Words. So I'm excited, man. I mean, it's been a good week. We got some merch. I see the glasses as well. Y'all feel me? We sipping nice.
Cheers to the podcast.
We sipping nicely. Feel me? Cheers to y'all. So I'm excited, man. I'm happy to be here, yo. I'm happy to be here with y'all, yo. What's up? How was y'all week?
My week was, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Even though I miss you guys, my week was a little rough. My week was a little rough.
Yeah.
Tying in, let's just say, man, I had to prepare. Okay, it was good, but it was rough. Okay. So, COVID, as we all know, we're in the middle of this pandemic.
Yeah. Pandemini.
And it's been a year, y'all. It's been over a year. Yeah, March 15th, I think, is when everything dropped.
Facts.
And it's been a little over a year. So, I keep saying the town, Union Township, put together a COVID ceremony. And they put the COVID ceremony together. And guess who they had singing the national anthem? And yes.
I want to guess. Can I guess?
Guess.
You.
Yes, you got it right. They had your girl singing the national anthem.
Yeah.
And they also had me singing Hallelujah, a version of Hallelujah.
Nice.
And when I tell you, I do not want to hear another Hallelujah for like a good 3 months.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
She's at the same tone.
He do everything for that township. I ain't gonna say what township.
Hey.
For that township, she do everything.
I better take care of her, yo.
I do less. But let me tell you, it was rough. I was so nervous. Everybody's like, don't worry, you got it, it's good, don't worry. I got up on that podium, my hands was like, hallelujah. But I guess I got the confidence or whatever, and I was just out here and I was singing it.
That's what's up.
And I was there. So I think you did really good. For who sings Hallelujah? Who's the original?
Oh, it was composed like back in the
years
60s.
ago.
But the version that I was doing was by Tori Kelly from the cartoon movie. I don't know if y'all saw, but Sing. Sing?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, that's my shit.
my
Yeah, I
joint,
took it
That's
from
my
there.
shit. I like that. Oh, that's what's up.
Word.
I was with the little pig.
Exactly, but she was the elephant.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
She sang
Yeah,
her ass off.
yeah.
But no, I think you did dope, bro. I think if
Thanks.
you did your thing,
Thanks,
you
bro.
could have been on
Thanks,
sing.
Steve.
Hey, if you could have been on sing, but you sang. So
Oh,
I would think that was
You know what? I don't even know if I'm prepared for the day.
I don't know.
How was your week, Black?
My week was cool. Like I said, I mean, my week was straight. Work is work. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know what I mean, trying to help the kids, managing the kids.
Love the kids. Black love the
You
kids.
sure do.
You feel
Like,
me?
love
We
the
got some
chillin'.
merch. We actually got some cups, and we got some t-shirts. So I'm excited. I'm here. I mean, I got
Nice.
the fresh cut. Yo, I do have a little hiccup throughout the day.
What happened?
Yesterday, man, I was trying to get a cut for today. Thank God I got my cut. But
a
yesterday
little
I kept bumping in that. It's been a rough week for me too, yo. A rough day.
Hence, let's just tie in letting you guys know the title of this episode is Ruff Riders. So Rough Ride. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the Rough Rider
all good.
that left us. But yes,
Yeah,
Rough
man.
Ride.
Yeah,
Ride.
man.
But go ahead, tell us what happened.
Nah, man, I was just trying to get a haircut, and I have backup. So I try to get. I got one barber, and just in case he don't fall through, I get another barber.
You got.
Both them jokers done bailed on me yesterday.
Ooh, they
Why you
said,
let me cut your hair?
they said not today.
Not today, papi. You ain't getting no cut.
Why you let me cut your shit?
You cut hair?
I can.
Oh, all right, keep
Yeah,
going.
you ain't about to come on to it.
You ain't about to do that to the
Yo,
kid.
all right.
But nah. I mean, one of them had a sickness in the family, and another one was actually got into a car accident on the way to cut my hair.
Oh.
So it was. I'm like, yo,
No.
yesterday ain't for me, but clearly he came through. And I'm saying, I got
Yeah,
my
but you
cut,
still got the cut,
and
though.
I'm looking icy. So I'm happy. How was your cut, bro? I mean, how was your week, bro?
Well, since you want to know how my cut was, you know what I'm saying?
ahead,
Let me
go
go
ahead,
ahead. Let me
let
go
them
ahead.
know.
Because you be trying to flex too much for me, bro. Let me see my head, big son. But nah, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I had an interesting week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell y'all. My neighbors decided we moved and
Yes,
a lot of
kudos.
shit has happened. Yeah, a lot of shit has
Yes.
happened since we moved in. We in the new spot, love it. Yeah, but the neighbors.
Okay.
Now it's not nothing bad. It wasn't like it was a bad thing, but so 2:45, the neighbor decides she, it, them, they, I don't know. They want to throw a concert.
Okay.
Now, mind you, it's 2:45 in the morning. I woke up. I went to sleep too early. I woke up. All I hear is DMX. Stop. Drop.
Oh, that would have woke me up too.
Shut up now. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So I'm thinking it's a car passing by. So I'm like, all right, it ain't nothing. It's you know what I mean? They probably dropping somebody off. They coming from the club. I mean, they chilling and shit. All right, keep it moving. Nah. Then Mariah Carey started playing. 3:45.
You will always be my
Now
baby.
it's 4:45 and I'm hearing Cardi B WAP.
Okay.
Now it's
I won't do that
5:45 and I'm hearing Despacito. So I'm like, yo, for no exaggeration, and if they did not keep me up, I was just up and I couldn't go back to sleep. At that point, I was just recording them because it was like, yo, y'all wildin'.
But that was disrespectful.
Y'all wildin'.
Yeah.
Music was loud. Their screen door was wide open. Like, this shit was just crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. Other than that, I had a good week.
Yeah?
I had a good week.
I would've
I'm
been
trying to
pissed
think.
off.
I'm
I would've been
trying to
real
think.
like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, ran into some merch. You know what I'm saying?
Doms.
Ran into some merch.
There you
Ran
go.
into some merch. So
Yeah.
other than that, that was my week in a nutshell.
Nah, because I would have definitely opened the window and I would have been like, what the fuck? But yeah, I don't know. That's
I love that. You see, that's how you didn't even peep what the fuck just happened.
I didn't.
But we gonna move on.
All right.
Yo,
I thought, I don't know. But anywho.
you ain't hear? She said she would have opened the door and been like, "What the fuck, bruh?" Yes. Yeah. And with that being said, you
I'm
know,
over here with
this
the
is the all talented, all spoken Ant, Big Ant, and this is my what the fuck, bruh. So let me talk to y'all, man. I just want to let y'all know. All right, so Kim and Kanye, they filed for divorce. If y'all haven't known, so this is Kim's third divorce.
Oh, who she married before this?
Couple people.
Another athlete, right?
Yeah, well, Kanye isn't an athlete.
Oh yeah,
but,
I'm thinking of the other one. There's just too many.
Not
of them.
all black people are athletes.
No,
Hey,
I'm thinking of the other
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Yeah, so we're not even
The
gonna
other
talk about
Kardashian.
So she's been married 3 times. One of the dudes, he used to play for the Nets. I can't remember the other person. But yeah, he hasn't. This is his first divorce. Kim is asking for joint legal and physical custody of the 4 kids, and they say they are committed to co-parenting. They are not yet done with the property settlement. I don't know nobody else that had an issue or grew up in a home where their parents divorced or separated, but this shit right here to me is baffling because it's like settlement. Y'all just doing settlement. It was more so back then like, yo, my father left and my mother she kept the house because this was the fuck she was at. You know what I'm saying? But the shit just it bothers me. It doesn't bother me that they're going to do a divorce. It's life. It is what it is. Whatever happened, happened. But my thoughts selfishly are I'm ready for the old Ye to come back. True. I want the old Ye back. True. And I know that the fact that he's going through this, I know he about to snap on some shit. Like, I know he about to put out some dope-ass shit. Matter of fact, be on the lookout, because he might fuck around and drop Watch the Throne Part 2, The Revenge.
What was the line about prenup that he said?
I don't know.
Get you a prenup, because when you leave your ass...
She gonna leave what happened?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up. Why you even think about that, E?
I'm just saying.
But that is fact, though.
You think they had a prenup?
Nah, I don't. I mean, at what point do you think they needed a prenup?
Yes, they both worth millions of dollars.
So at that point, if you know I'm worth $1 million and you worth $1 million, it's not a loss.
But we're not in their relationship, so who knows how spiteful and either of them are.
He bought her shares though. Now this not Quavo and Swahiti Soweto. This is not Quavo and Soweto. Okay. Listen, but no, that's my thoughts though. My thoughts selfishly is I'm ready for the old year to come back. I'm ready to hear some good music. Like I said, I feel like good music comes from heartbreaks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the beginning of Mary J. Blige, of her career, that's how her career started off. You got Keisha Cole. She started her shit off like that.
I was going to say, a lot of R&B artists.
Exactly.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. Kanye West is not a rapper. He's an artist. He's an artist.
Wait, what? The man puts a line together to rhyme. He's a rapper.
He's not a rapper. He's an artist.
He's also a producer. He's also...
Well, yeah, I'm not signifying just what he is, but he is a rapper.
What we mean is...
Beyonce's an artist, too.
If you know about...
Yeah.
Fair. But I guess what we mean is like... From what I know about Kanye, he didn't start as rapping. He didn't even get respect as a rapper.
Yeah, he started off as a producer.
So like even
and they didn't fuck with. And back then they did not fuck with the producers turning into rappers because the rappers felt like, yo, you gonna keep all the beats to yourself.
But then when he came out doing his own music verbally, we considered him a rapper.
Yeah, but he's not just a rapper.
Yeah, but he's not just a rapper. He's an artist. To me, in my eyes, I feel like Kanye is an artist, regardless of the dumb shit that he do. Because everybody do dumb shit. You know what I mean? Everybody do dumb shit personally. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of the dumb shit that he do, he's talented. You know what I'm saying? Clothing. I mean, he's had multiple sneaker deals with multiple companies. So it's like, yo, I'm ready for the old Ye to come back. What
can he do? Church music.
He did a gospel album.
He does it all.
He did it all.
He does it all. So. Kanye's a goat, bro.
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
He is a goat.
Hold on. Wait, you are so quick to call people goat.
He's a goat.
And I got the ammo. So before I don't want to go into it right now and get sidetracked, but believe we can have this conversation.
He's the goat. He's a goat.
We can have this conversation.
Yo, everybody John listen to a goat.
Give me 2 of your goats right now. 2 of your goats. 2 of your goats. Anybody.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive. It don't matter. They're goat. It don't matter.
No. Alive.
Oh,
it's
okay.
easy to say dead.
Okay.
Alive.
Well, my number one right now is Usher.
I give you that.
And go. Oh, Beyonce.
Okay, easy.
Yeah.
So even
but
with
it's
that,
not going to be Chris Brown, I'll tell you that.
Even Chris Brown is a goat in his own.
He changed
because he changed the game.
How so?
On how he did things.
How did he change the game by mimicking artists before him?
No. He took it to another level. Everybody took it. First off, let's keep it real.
He made it this generation.
If that was the case, then let's say this. Let's say that Michael Jackson got it from James Brown.
No,
Usher got it from Michael Jackson.
No,
Usher got it from Michael Jackson.
I will agree.
But he does something
Beyonce
different.
got it from Diana Ross.
You get what I'm saying? It's somebody
I don't see what Chris Brown did differently than Michael Jackson, except do it in this generation. That's
exactly is my point.
Yeah,
so
it was hard for Michael Jackson to do it.
So that's like saying LeBron and MJ. LeBron may not have as many rings as Michael Jordan, but he's the GOAT of this era. So like Usher was a GOAT. We grew up. I'm 30.
Usher is a GOAT. Usher is the GOAT.
We already we agree.
Yo, he only saying that because he's Haitian.
I'm not
That's
saying
the
that.
only reason why she's saying that. Because you never hear nobody say, yo. You never hear nobody say, yo, hey, who's your favorite artist? She said Usher and Beyonce. Yeah. I've never heard that combination together.
They both GOATs. I don't see the lie. Where's the lie?
I should have said no Beyonce, no Jay. I should have made it a little bit difficult.
Come on.
It's all good.
But you make it a little bit difficult. You taking away the GOATs.
No. Those are easy as GOATs to say. Like Michael Jackson, Beyonce. Yeah. Besides those,
Michael Jackson.
There's not many.
Beyonce.
You're a GOAT for a reason. You out here slapping the title on everyone.
All right, hey, look, who was crump dancing before?
Everybody in the streets.
You ain't know nothing about crump dancing until what's that joint came out? That movie with
Is it man? Oh, my fault. I thought you were talking about Chris.
Stop the yard. Stop the yard.
Stop the yard.
Yeah, stop the yard. Come on, how many people was trying to do the intro sliding on their head?
Nobody.
Guess what? They wouldn't have killed. They wouldn't have killed the goat in the movie. Just letting y'all know.
Couldn't do that shit. That's why.
That's why I said, "Fuck it, ain't gonna break my goddamn neck fucking with this. No sliding on no floor."
They killed Chris Brown so easily off of that movie. They wouldn't have killed him if he was a real goat.
Still dance for Lil Saint. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying.
They did do it, and they did it in the rain. They did it in the rain for Lil Saint too.
Okay,
all right.
Next.
On the topic of goats, though, R.I.P. to DMX.
Definitely.
X-Man.
Definitely.
And this is why we actually theming the show the Ruff Ride. The title of the show is Ruff Ride.
Yes, sir.
And we said this 2 days. We planned the title for this 2 days ago. We didn't expect it to happen today.
When he was just unconscious. When
he was brain dead.
Yeah.
At that point, we were just planning the show, and we was like, yo, we came up with a Ruff Ride. You know what I'm saying? For what he's gone through and how he's gotten through it, and if you notice, I don't know if they know that. I don't know if I really need to tell it, people, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody week hit a rough patch. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, you know,
go ahead.
It ain't as rough as, you know what I mean, not being here, but we are here, so let's celebrate. And I feel like Flex said and like other people said, I feel like, yo, people deserve their flowers while they're still here. So I feel like let's just give them their flowers while they're still here. And that's super important. Like he should have been, it shouldn't have took for this. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't think DMX was well respected?
I was gonna say,
oh yeah, he was definitely well respected.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially in the trenches. But I don't think nobody, and he was loved as well. But nobody was like saying like, yo, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just talked to him. And if you notice, like, on like posts and shit, like, I just talked to you 3 months ago. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I understand everybody got their own thing going on, but people that you fuck with, if you fuck with them heavy, you know what I'm saying? You want to speak to them more often. Like, I don't go without speaking to y'all.
True, but we also have a podcast together.
Damn.
But I mean, like you said,
first off, gotta talk to y'all.
Who knows who was showing up to DMX?
That's true.
We don't know
That's true.
him.
That's
but
true.
I saw the game. The game actually made a post today. He said similar thing, like people gotta die for you to show them love. Yeah. And then I saw a lot of comments under the post because the Shade Room reposted it, and it was like a lot of people was like, you're reaching the game. Like we love DMX. Like people were showing him love. And I saw him on Drink Champs with Nori.
Facts.
So like. They were showing him love. Like, from outside looking in. I don't know, but it looks like he was getting some type of love. But
he had a recent commercial, right? That everybody was making fun of? Or no? Was that DMX?
I don't know.
Or no, was that Ja Rule?
I don't know.
It was Ja Rule, right? I know I'm not bugging. Someone had a recent commercial. Was it about fish? Chicken? Uber. And it was something corny.
Yo.
That's Marvin the God, ladies
I
and
haven't
gentlemen.
seen the interview. Yo.
Yo, like the motherfucker
The
just started
interview. I haven't
talking in my
seen the
ear from out of
commercial.
nowhere. Like he was like, yeah, it was Jaro.
You don't pay attention at the beginning of the show, he gonna talk to us.
No. You know what?
Just
I'm
But
feeling the
speaking-
energy today, bro.
I haven't been able to mess with y'all. But speaking of another rough ride,
Oh, I was gonna ask before you. What was your? How did y'all feel when y'all first heard about it? Like, did it impact y'all at all? Like, even from the very beginning when it came to him,
that shit hit me.
overdosing, because it started with an overdose, a drug overdose. So like, I mean, if you're a fan, I already knew about DMX's drug habits because I'm a fan. Like, I listen to his music and everything. So I already knew, like, I'd be looking at him when he was on Drink Champs, like, yo, does he look clean? Like, he looks like, yeah,
Does he look clean?
He's a little heavy. Okay, I think he's doing all right.
see, I didn't know that he had a drug problem. So when I heard that he OD'd, I'm like, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but usually celebrities who OD are not black. Like,
Be real. Yo,
like I never give me a black celebrity that OD'd. Like,
Whitney.
oh well, yeah, but
Whitney,
yeah,
and
Whitney,
Bobby Christina.
Whitney and Bobby was just always cracked out. But
Man,
but besides the great,
Put that crack down.
besides
bro.
the GOAT, I didn't know that DMX was out here doing drugs like that. So
And he actually said he had a story on sorry, I keep tapping. He actually had a I forgot what interview he was on, but he basically said that when he was 14 and he started rapping, the person that he looked up to that was putting him on to rap laced a blunt with crack. So he's been smoking crack since 14. I mean, unwillingly when he was 14, but after that, I think it was pretty willingly.
That's why you gotta watch who you smoke after.
that is
Dude,
very
and you
true.
gotta see you roll that.
That is very
I gotta see you
true.
roll that.
I know someone that I used to work with, just offside topic. I know someone that I used to work with back in the Applebee's days, and
They crack.
oh my God, no, he was doing weed. He was doing
That
weed.
nigga said he was doing weed.
Doing weed.
He was doing weed.
Doing weed. You know
Fuck
that
you
stuff.
do weed.
That reefer.
He was smoking the devil's lettuce.
He was smoking
He was
weed.
smoking the devil's lettuce.
He was smoking weed, and it messed him up. He
That
didn't know
green.
what was in it, and it changed his complete
know a few people
personality.
that happened to him.
Now, when you talk, so when you met him before, it was just like, "Hey, yo, what up? We having a good time." Now, when you meet him, it's like, let's say his name was Justin. It's like, "Oh, hey, Justin, how's it going?" And he's like,
That shit more than weed though.
Hey.
You think it's just weed?
No, it's somebody.
No,
somebody
someone
spaced it.
laced
Somebody
his-
laced it.
Oh, okay.
Someone
Oh,
laced his
all right. I was
weed.
about to say, yeah, that shit more
Yeah,
than
no,
weed.
for a
And he went
Cause
on a rough
motherfucker, I
ride
smoked
after
them
that.
"Yeah, he definitely went on the roughest rides after that."
every day.
No, it was not. It was not that he was smoking weed so much. Someone laced his blunt.
Oh, my man just said he was smoking wet.
That ass.
Well, he was smoking something, and
was
it messed
smoking
him up,
away.
yo. It messed him up bad,
I'm in
and I
for it.
felt bad.
Word up. But yeah, he was. What about my man? Since we on it's really a goaty day though. I feel like we're speaking goatness into fruition for us because we gonna follow up with Tiger Woods.
Yes.
A goat on the fucking golf
He
course.
definitely was him and his little son, but he apparently. This is what I don't like with celebrities. He just got into an accident, wasn't under the influence. Wasn't no drugs in his quote unquote.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
No drugs in his
Tiger
system,
be bent.
and he just drastically ran into a tree because he lost control. No rain,
What kind of
no
car was he
nothing.
driving?
Like a truck.
But you never know. People.
I don't know.
back up.
Tiger Woods mugshots, he be looking real.
Son,
He be
He be looking real smack DVD, bro.
And then in the description, it said he accidentally hit the accelerator instead of the
yeah.
brake.
He was drunk because you was drunk.
Come
Like
on,
I've seen
man.
people that drink do that.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm
exactly,
saying? Like
but-
so, all right.
But and then when
Yeah,
they
he was
interviewed
drunk.
him, oh no,
Because he's Tiger Woods.
and he got the stain like that.
Yeah.
Got money, got
because
the
he's a
stain.
goat. What the fuck? You can't
you
like.
change the narrative.
Out here having rough rides, but cover it up, talking about it was an accident.
Man, that was
Like-
that was definitely a rough ride.
Like,
so
you
how is
should've
he?
saw.
Is he in the hospital now?
He's
or
good.
what's
This
up?
was
I don't even
no.
know.
He
Good. I mean, I'm assuming
think
he
he's
good. I don't know.
because
It's
this
Tiger
was-
Woods. You ain't hear about him. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
haven't heard anything.
Being in jail and no shit. So.
Nah, they ain't putting Tiger Woods in jail for that.
Hell no.
Tiger Woods
No,
is black.
no.
No.
does that mean?
Some shit he do, he not, depending on where he at.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where he was when he got into the accident. More than likely, it's probably
Mm-hmm.
Florida. Knowing him,
That Florida gig.
but he runs shit like because he He Tiger Woods, man.
Yeah,
Like Tiger Woods, y'all.
I was about to say that.
Tiger.
I don't want to hear that, yo.
Tiger Woods.
That's when he was caught cheating, everybody found that out.
Yeah, but
Everybody found that out because they was quick to put her business out there.
I forgot what her business was.
She went and I think she was like assaulting him, physically assaulting him.
Yeah, I would too.
Because we're not going to speak about my man going through his rough time with his wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That was a hell of a rough ride for him.
All these rough rides.
Some bullshit too. The
up.
voicemail. Hey, this is Tiger.
That kind of remind me of. I don't want to go too far over, but that kind of remind me of the Derek Jackson situation.
Who's Derek Jackson?
Yo,
I
didn't watch him too much, but basically Derek Jackson is a public influencer. He's a guy who makes videos and he talks about like relationships. He gives you advice. Mostly talks to men, and I think women are more so of his
audience.
His audience because I'm not saying bashes men, but he basically like yo.
He bashed men. Yeah.
But he was going so hard with doing that, he ended up cheating on his wife with like multiple women, if I'm not mistaken.
He been cheating on his wife, probably.
Because that's just.
I don't even know how motherfuckers really be coming up with the fact of being an influencer. How do you become an influencer? Like
get enough followers.
That's it. Really.
That's it.
Show a little skin.
That's it.
Look good.
Well, fuck it. I want to be an influencer.
Go ahead. Build your following.
I don't even think you gotta do all that.
Yeah, because you said show a little skin. Like, damn.
I meant as women.
Unattractive people.
I'm talking about me as a man. Unless y'all. I mean, ain't much to see, but
I mean, we're influenced, right? We're influenced.
I'm a big nigga.
We do influence people.
We influence people, so
I'm just,
not like
it's really just
thank you.
It's
We
really
out here
just building
influence.
yourself, building your brand, and once you get a following, and you're motivated or inspired, or whatever your niche is. You mean you're an influencer. You make people do some things, and you influence them.
I'm a fucking influencer.
There you go.
You are. You're a brand too.
I am the brand. You feel me? Don't ever forget that. See, that's why I love talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love these black thoughts.
And I got them for you. Y'all ready for this? Because I'm about to put my specs
I was just about to say, I don't think y'all ready because he about to put the specs
Wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't even know this. I didn't know.
Specs on.
I didn't.
Damn.
Oh.
And now we're tuning in to Thoughts with Black.
Word. So, yo.
Wait.
So, look. Yo, peep, yo. So, if y'all didn't know, and for those who, it's a lot going on, DMX, COVID, a lot of people probably just, skipped over it. But, yo, it's Autism Awareness Month, right?
It is.
Autism Awareness Month. A lot of people aren't really as insightful about autism. Mental health is a really big thing now. And I think it's I won't say a wave or a fad, but it's really popping off, right? But y'all know I'm a spicy talker, and y'all know I'm a children's crisis counselor. So the first thing when I thought of when we said, yo, let's make this a Ruff Ride theme for the show, I thought of parents, I thought of the autistic kids, I thought of school, and I thought of me, right? So one of the biggest things that people have difficulty with, definitely with autistic kids, is not even understanding exactly what autism brings, right? People don't even know what autism really is.
Facts.
I know back in the day, people used to say the R word. And if y'all don't know what the R word is, I'll give y'all a second.
No, it definitely took me a second because I was like, R word.
People will say retarded. People, he retarded, he's slow. Those are the only ones I really remember. But it's not
Sped ed.
There we go. I was gonna say, what's in school? What did they call them? Special ed.
But to be clear and to give y'all some jewels, basically, autism is a developmental disorder, right? So the way kids or whoever grown kids grow up to be adults, your brain doesn't grow like the normal brain would, or a fully developed brain would, I should say. So being that is the case, most people who are diagnosed with autism have issues with like social interactions. They don't pick up on like social cues. So like if I'm being smart with you, if I'm upset with you, you have autism, you may not even realize. You'd be like, yo, he's totally fine. You can't pick up on the sassiness. You won't be able to pick up on that. Sometimes people with autism they avoid eye contact.
Especially depending on the age, right?
It depends. I would say on the age, but it's a spectrum, right? And that's a great question because it's a spectrum. I was gonna lead into that. Think of it like a rainbow, right? The further in you go, or even like a beach, right? Or ocean. So like when you first go into an ocean, when you walk up to going into the ocean, your feet get wet, the ankles. All right, you can be diagnosed with autism, but you can be high functioning. So like, there's a lot of people like Albert Einstein was autistic. There's a lot of I don't say a lot, but there's celebrities and athletes who have autism, but you won't be able to tell. You might be like, yo, he's a little quirky, he's a little awkward, but he's all right. Like he probably just, I don't know, just weird. But if you go a little bit deeper into the spectrum, a lot of kids may be mute. Sometimes they don't speak. Sometimes they have bizarre interests. I remember Bobby brought it up a couple shows before. I don't want to put your I know you brought it up, so I'm gonna say it. One of your children is autistic, right?
Yeah, my this subject for me is very. It hit me hard only because I understand what he's dealing with. Now I do want to say this. Back then, years ago, a lot of people weren't looking at people as far as autism goes. So autism awareness wasn't as prevalent as it is now. A lot of children, they do. It's a very high number that do have autism, and it is a very broad spectrum. So it depends on where you fall. Now, in regards to my son, my loving son Cameron, my headache,
Youngest or oldest?
the youngest one, the baby. He is autistic, but he is high functioning in regards to you can give him like his as far as phones go. He's very intelligent, and people with autism are very super intelligent.
Yo, and I was gonna say that they could either be very good at problem solving.
Yeah,
because they're sometimes those are the people that are like engineers.
Yeah,
the high functioning ones are like scientists. The way they brain process problems and situations, they'll make us look like
we're
less
slow ones. Yeah,
for real.
Like something wrong with us. Yeah,
but like you said, there's ones who are not as high functioning where they really need to be. You got to help them do everything.
So speaking of the 2 sentence autism awareness, I just learned. So you know, Autism Awareness Month, blue. They associate with blue, and now I don't know if it's now as in like 2021, but recently, high functioning autistic people don't want to relate to the color blue because they don't want to be on the same platform or the same recognized as people who are blue, who are less functioning. So now they're correlating themselves with red. So when it's autism, so now when it's Autism Awareness Month and you want to bring awareness to autism and it's blue, you have people now contradicting like, well, I'm not like them, so I don't want to be against them. And I'm just like, but it's one big family. Whether you're autistic or not, you want to show awareness to it. So it just mind boggled me that I heard that they're doing.
No, I've seen that too. I didn't know it was not even because of the color, but I didn't know. Well, actually, I did. I did hear that they didn't like, or it could be degrading to label high functioning and I guess low functioning. But even with that being said, right? So people are at home. It's COVID. It's pandemic. And because you're at home with your child all day, you normally give them to your school. You normally, give them to a program where they could treat your child with COVID.
Give them.
Well, I mean, let them go to a program where they are being helped and treated for their autism. So, but because that, a lot of places are closed, and the COVID is messing everything up. People aren't in school. So me being my job, I'm getting a lot of calls for parents who just don't know how to deal with their kids, whether they have autism or not. Yeah. Right? So I'm going to give y'all some tips, right? I'm going to give y'all a couple tips.
Okay. All right. Let the people know.
First things first. So I gave y'all some insight, right? It's a developmental disorder. Sometimes autistic kids could be very sensitive to like loud noises or just stimuli, period, right? If it's high, if it's very bright in here, they may start
touch,
irritated,
feel, senses, everything.
If they don't like something, the way something feels, certain textures, they get agitated. They may, to the naked eye who don't know what autism is and what the difficult or the symptoms are, you may just be that's when people are retarded or they slow or they just bugging out. Nah, they're being triggered by something. So like, that's one thing. Get some insight. Know your child. Know what triggers your child. First off, if it's loud noises and you playing loud music first thing in the morning and they bugging out, then that's why you bugging out, because you play loud music.
Now, quick question to both of you. Experience and working in the field. What age do you think you should get your child tested, or like what age do you think you recognize signs that your child might be autistic?
You can recognize these signs early, like 1 year old, even sometimes before. Yeah. So
when
I can give you some examples.
So Cameron was fucking lazy. Cameron didn't walk. He wasn't walking, and he wasn't talking. So it was a lot of skills. So it was like it got to a point where now my oldest, she was walking, he was talking. It was like little conversation. So it was cool. The camera, I said the camera. With Cameron, it was like he was slow to walk. He wasn't walking as fast as I would normally seen other kids walk in. So I was like, all right, but he did. He is walking. He can run. He can do all of that. He wasn't talking. He wasn't doing none of that. So it was kind of like, all right, hold on. Let me see what's up. Like, now I know maybe he just don't want to talk. Like, I understand that. Like, if you ain't got nothing to say, don't say shit. Like, fuck it. All right, it is what it is. I'm not mad at you. I mean, but he is talking now. The correct terminology is on the tip of my tongue. I can't tell you. I can't remember exactly. But what he does, he is repetitive. So he'll watch a show and he'll reenact the show or whatever he watches.
So yeah, they also, that's another behavior. They do repetitive things, right? Yeah. I've seen kids, to answer your question, like I say, you can notice signs and symptoms from when you're like 1 year old, right? Like I said, a kid with autism might not pretend to play games, right? So like if you're feeding a doll, like playing house, they're probably not going to do that for whatever reason. I don't know. They just don't do that. They may not make eye contact. They may do things repetitive. They may hand flap. They may twirl. They may walk on their toes. Headbang. They headbang a lot. They get upset to a certain point. They don't know how to express themselves. They start banging their head and hurting themselves, right? So some kids really have to be like, and even some adults, like depending on, like I said, your functioning, you may need to have like a lot of supervision, right? So that's another thing. Know your triggers, understand that. And what was another one? Got me going.
This nigga got the glasses on. This nigga,
feel me?
just...
Professor,
like
Professor
for real,
Ryde.
like know your triggers.
Yeah. So yeah, even with the triggers, if y'all know loud noise is gonna make them go off, turn it down. If it's a texture, make sure the room is set up so where it could, function and be Gucci. Right. The next thing is.
Can I speak on that before you go? So we're having an event late because, like you said, this month is Autism Awareness Month, and we're having an event the 24th of this month. And it was crazy because in the meeting, you're educating me on autism. I'm not saying I'm fully fluent, but it was crazy because they were like, so how can we set up for people who aren't, because it's also jazz. It's also Jazz Appreciation Month. So we mix and combine the two, jazz it up. That's for tough. Autism. Yeah. So they were like, how can we incorporate for people who don't like the loud noises? So I was like, okay, well, the park is big enough. Just tell them to go that way. They were like, no, we need a sensory advised hour and a sensory advised tent. Yep. So now we're having the event, jazz it up but
Get
they
them
have
headphones, yo.
Give
them some headphones.
They have their own hour. And
That's
now
tough.
in the tent, we supplied them. Well, I don't know if we purchased them or not, but several headphones for people who want to stick around.
That's tough.
But they can't.
That's
So
tough.
now there's the tent
Shout out
and
to
they
the
have
township
headphones.
reunion.
You need that, yo.
Shout out to the township reunion.
Because if y'all don't, y'all better have crisis counselors on deck. Because it's going to be a rough ride that day. Please believe me, it's going to go down.
Yeah, so who do you reach out to?
So, I mean, even before I'm gonna hit you with all that. So, even before you get to that, like, you need to be structured. You need to be structured, right? So, if it's, like you say, you need to have set times for things. A lot of kids don't like to be taken away from what they're used to. So, if they're used to watching TV at 9 o'clock every day, you stopping them or changing something up in a structure is gonna mess them up. So you need to give them a heads up on transitions. Like, yo, you got 5 minutes, you got 10 minutes, or I'm sorry, you got 10 minutes, you got 5 minutes, or you got 1 minute. We need to transition. That helps them out, giving them heads up that you're gonna be transitioning on, and just setting up the day where you're gonna be doing things on a timely manner. That's good. But and if you need extra help, obviously, if you're not getting it, obviously, this isn't like a thing that you're just gonna learn super quick and just know how to, apply what I'm telling you. I would say if a kid goes into crisis, call Perform Care. New Jersey has this statewide program. It's called Perform Care, and once you call into Perform Care, I'll give you the number. Maybe I don't know if we could throw it up. Maybe I should have gave the engineer that. The number is 877. Dang,
652-7624.
Oh, damn. Well, thank you. I thought that was my job. So it is 877-652-7624. Yes, that's a crisis center. You let them know what's going on with your child, and they'll basically dispatch you to other programs, whether it's Rutgers with me, you get somebody like me, I could talk to you, I talk to the child, I'll calm the crisis down, hook you up with some counseling. And if they're putting a harm to themselves or harm to anyone else, you can go inside to one of these, North Beth Israel's, Rutgers, Clara Mass, Trinitas Hospital. You could take your kid there and they'll have a crisis center where they'll be screened, they'll be assessed, and if they're in harm's way to themselves where they need to be admitted to the hospital, with their permission, they'll be admitted and they'll hook you up with counseling and go through like medications and psychiatrists and all that. So yeah, that's my go-to. That's my autism awareness tip. I hope you guys holler at it. And if you guys got some more questions, once you go black on Instagram, hit me up. I got you. I do this for fun. I do this for work. So this is what I do, man. Holla at you. Guala.
Also, currently, right now, you could call in. You have two people. You have someone who is experienced with it. You have someone who works in the field. So call the number right now if you guys have any questions. 732-898-2748. You could tune in. You could call. And we're going to move on to Advice with E, where you can also call in and share.
Yes, sir.
Share your opinion, share your thoughts, give some advice to the topic that I'm about to bring forward. You guys ready?
Sure.
Oh shit, yeah, because we don't know what we don't know what it is.
Okay, guys. So as you know, we have the segment Advice with E, where I share my tiny little advice with our viewers out there who might want a second opinion, who might want a girl's opinion, who might want a guy's opinion on. I see you reading it.
Oh, my bad.
On what's going on in their life. So, guys, I'm going to read it to you. And I honestly want your opinion before I state my opinion. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. So the person asked, so I've been dating this guy seriously for about 9 months. He has a place of his own, but has been basically living in my apartment for 7 of said months. I have never asked him for help. He has willingly offered, then never came through. It's at the point now that I had to ask for help. He says, of course, and still nothing. What do I do? Who wants to take a crack at it?
Well,
I mean,
my first thought was, well, I was gonna say, if she didn't express it to him and say like, yo, I need help with this, that, and the third, then I would say, yo, you got to communicate. But it sounds like she did. And I would say with anybody, another thing with autistic kids, you got to set limits, right? So maybe autistic, I don't know. But if any manner, you got to set limits, right? So if you ask him already, he didn't do it, okay, now what are you going to do? Like, you already told him, he already knows he grown. If you got to keep it pushing or you got to get him out your crib, one or the other. But
So do you think she's wrong for that if she puts him out?
No, what you wrong for? That's your crib. You doing everything in your house. And if are they together? Are they in a relationship?
Yeah, they're in a relationship.
Yeah. So I mean, if that's something that she communicated,
9 months.
that's something that she communicated to him. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If there's a deal breaker, shit.
I'm gonna be honest. We really gotta watch what we say because this says she's been dating a guy. It doesn't say that they're in a relationship.
That's what
No.
Wait.
There's a difference between dating and a relationship. Dating is I'm trying to get to know you.
Yeah.
I want to establish something with you. A relationship is I've dated you and I'm going to continue to date you, but I know you and we have established that we are together as a couple in a relationship. Maybe then what needs to be done is they need to have a clear understanding of what they are. But yeah, I'm gonna be real, sis, he homeless. That nigga homeless. Sis, the nigga homeless. Yep. The nigga is homeless. Ain't nobody, I don't have my own shit and I'm not going there for 7 months.
My man Josh, shout out to my man Josh. Yo, go get his music. Yo, he asked why isn't he staying at his house? So what,
he's homeless. I can tell you why he ain't fucking staying at his house. He ain't got no home to go to.
Or maybe he likes her company and he wants to
then why
there.
the fuck wouldn't you, as a man, if I have my own space, I want you to come to my space. I don't want to inconvenience you because when it's time to leave, if it's time to leave, if we're not in a relationship, then you need to get the fuck out.
So what if her space is better than his space?
No, it's still my, ain't no space better than my space. Why? Because situations like this, Now you're looking for advice because somebody's staying in your house that you don't want there at this point that doesn't help out.
Or what if he lives with his parents?
Take your ass home.
The fuck? The fuck go home.
Take your ass
Roger?
home.
So then
Take your ass home.
she can't just always be in his space because it's not his
Then
space.
they're not in a relationship then.
It clearly says
They've
I've been dating this guy
Well, slow down. Let's
seriously.
slow down. Because it's simple. If he lives at his house with his parents, I don't know what he told her when they first met, but she should have known that. So
Wait, she should have known what?
that he lived at home with his parents.
I don't think she.
She ain't say
Because
that.
it ain't nothing.
Yeah, I don't think she doesn't know.
Yo, he homeless. This
Feel me?
is simple
Either that or
he homeless.
So like, if you
I'm voting for homeless.
I would say go home. Like at the end of the day, I didn't know you was gonna say that. And not necessarily like, yo, the best space is my space. Like, granted, maybe one crib may be better than the other, maybe whatever.
No.
But what I'm saying, check me out. What
Okay.
I'm saying is that regardless of who crib is better, what dynamic or aura is better, I got to be comfortable with myself. So I'm not, as a man, I'm not finna go over your crib and be like, all right, this is my crib. I'm finna lay up here and be all up. In my mind, I'm like, yo, I've been here for 2-3 days. I gotta get the hell up out of here. This ain't my spot.
Right.
That's me.
2-3 days. Hell no.
But 2-3 days compared to 9 months? Nigga, I'll take 2-3 days.
Okay,
This is
yeah,
what I'm
all
saying.
right. But that's what I'm saying. At that point, yo, he really
7.
He gotta
He's been
be.
there for 7
It don't
of the
even
7
matter.
months.
7 months is too long. That's 7 months overdue. That's 6 months, 28 days overdue. That's how long he shouldn't have been there. If that's the case, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, if he got his own,
wait. So what should she do?
kick that nigga the fuck out. You gotta go. I'm sorry. You gotta go somewhere.
What are you saying?
I gave you my answer.
What should she do? She should
I
talk
said-
to him about it?
I said, I've been.
Ain't shit to talk about.
I said,
Get the fuck out.
I said she already communicated.
Roger.
She needs to set the limit. Yo,
Oh,
either
yes,
you're
you
going
did
to
say
help
set the
or
limit.
I need to bust a move and kick you up out of here, go fuck with another dude.
I set the
call
fucking
your
limit.
parents. I don't know.
I set the limit.
Like,
Get the fuck out. The
what do you
limit
think?
set.
Advice for E. What's up, E? What's your thoughts? Man?
Well, before I say my advice, if anybody has any opinions that they would like to share and say on this topic and give advice to this viewer, please call in at
Oh shit!
732.
Oh,
that's
no.
What was said?
He said, "Thanks for the advice." I don't know. If
At least we know who it is.
I don't know if this is really her.
least we know
I
who
don't
it
know
is.
if it's really her, but she said, "Thanks for the advice." Says, "Kick him the fuck out. He homeless."
And y'all could have called in for my shit too, man. God,
Get that
man.
nigga
Rush
a
my
blanket.
shit.
Don't even let the nigga leave with the blanket. Do not let that nigga leave with a blanket.
Call it 732-898-2748. My advice to the viewer. It sounds like you guys are interested in each other.
Okay.
Because she clearly says dating this guy seriously for 9 months. 9 months is a lot of time in my life, and I'm not just about to waste it for anyone. So she allowed herself to be with him for 9 months. Now she allowed him to stay in the apartment for 7 months. Clearly, in the beginning, someone was interested in
That's a
someone.
character flaw.
What's the flaw?
That you allowed yourself as a man to stay inside this woman's career for 7 months, bro.
Oh, well, clearly she wanted his company in the beginning, and he liked her company as well. So to continue on for 7 months, maybe you didn't know what to do. Maybe you weren't sure. So I definitely get how right now is a problem of approaching like, oh, well, what do I say? What do I do? But there was spark in the beginning. Pull that spark and have the same confidence, have the same love, have the same care, and use that in your conversation with him and talk to him about it, because it was there in the beginning. So you could find it somewhere to bring it back and just sit down with him and be like, hey, this is my space. I need my space right now, and I need you to respect my space.
I think we got to call it too, my boy Josh. He said he gonna call it. He asked for the number. I don't know if he gonna call, but
Get the fuck out.
Well, the number is 732-898-2748. But I'm just saying, don't just kick him out. Don't just kick him out because
hold on.
clearly.
So I'm sorry.
Hell no.
So before you
this was advice for E.
No. Before you kick him out, what's the before? Uh-oh.
Is that a phone call?
Is that first caller? Hold on.
You got a caller?
Dun, 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 dun.
Fuck.
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah.
who's this?
Yeah, that's crazy. I just realized this thing on a delay. I'm over here looking at the phone like, what's going on right now?
Yeah, it's a little delay. What's up, though, bro?
But like I said, man, it's all good. But I just had to chime in on this one because it seems like she got to kick that nigga out. Simple as that.
Thank you.
That nigga gotta go.
Get the fuck out.
For our viewers on Instagram, he's saying that to kick him out. Kick them out.
Kick him out.
7 months and he not putting in nothing. No rent.
All he doing is dicking her down. That's all she's doing is getting dick down. That's it. That mean he must be laying a fucking pipe.
The question is, how good is the dick? That's what we really
at that point now.
It's 7 months pre-rent.
I was gonna say
7 months pre-rent.
He beat that bitch at the frame.
it might not.
She on a rough ride,
terrible.
nigga.
It might not just be the dick. It might also be love. You don't think it's love?
Fucking love. No, it's the dick.
Hey,
That's what
in
it
love
is.
with the dick.
She in love with the dick.
He in love with the house.
He in love with the crib.
A lot of things.
Yo, the nigga know what he gotta do. Like, yo, he like, yo, it depend on how they go. But I look at it like this, yo. So you said he been dating for 9 months. He been staying there for 7 months. So I mean, after 2 months, you allowed him to. After the first week, you allowed him to stay there. At what point was it like?
So you tell me, what point do you think someone should be putting in?
What you mean? As a man, if you come to my house, you shouldn't have to put.
Caller, let's hear what you have to say.
Well, not in this situation.
If you in my house for a month, not even a month.
2 days out of the week. 2 days out of the week, they are staying at your place for a month. When do you think it's appropriate to ask someone for money? And when do you think the man should offer money?
If it's 2 days a week, that sounds like a little hotel trip. He probably got something else going on in the house. You know what I'm saying? You know that some type of, we just talking about Derek Jackson earlier. Yeah, he probably on that.
Oh, no, he on a Derek Jackson way.
The Derek Jack top.
For 2 days, but I feel like if you at somebody's house consistently for like, you know what I'm saying, 2 weeks, at that point it's like, you've been here half a month. That's like a half security deposit or something. You got to put
Damn.
And mind you, so are you saying that it has to be consecutively for 2 weeks? Or are you saying off and on?
No, it had to be definitely consecutive. Like
right,
if it's off and on, then I guess that's just, you know what I'm saying, y'all sharing some the time. But and then again, if it's off and on, like 2 days out the week, all the time, that's not really that bad. But 3 or 4.
Now I got questions. See, that's why I love Advice Week because now I got questions.
And
now
I need to tell them to be more detailed.
Yeah, now the question is popping in my head is, okay, is he like paying for dinner every night?
So that's what I was going to ask you. If he is pitching in not rent money, say he was buying grogroceries,
dick and cuisine,
or say if he covered the Wi-Fi bill for the month,
dick and cuisine.
Would that make it acceptable?
Hold on, but I think she said the dick ain't even all that either. I'm looking at the comments.
What is going on here?
I'm trying to see.
Yo, I was trying to ignore this shit. I was trying to ignore that comment so much. I was trying to ignore it because I don't know.
Ride, nigga. It ain't rough ride, bro. It's too smooth.
Yo, because I don't. All right. So, just so y'all listening, we don't know who the advice is coming from. He will not let us know who the advice is coming from. We don't see.
No. We know.
Oh
no, I know. Don't let him fool you.
About to say, I don't. All right, so
I know.
So let me speak for myself. Then.
Yeah.
I don't know who the advice is coming from when the advice is coming.
Me.
No.
Yeah, about to say the advice is coming from me, but the situation is coming.
Motherfucker, who the situation is coming from?
Okay.
I don't know that.
Yes.
If it is the person.
Oh my God.
So if it is the person that's on the pod, that's on the page, okay. I honestly think if you're saying it's not the dick, then I don't know why. You know what I mean? Why you're even staying around.
To wrap up Advice with E, I suggest that you speak to your boyfriend. If he is still your boyfriend and he is still currently your boyfriend, or if you still want to deal with him, speak to him, sit him down. Whatever he is, if he's a renter, if he's a squatter, sit him down and let him know that you need some bread because this is affecting your relationship.
Yo, thank you, caller. The caller's still on the line, yo.
Thanks for calling,
appreciate
caller.
you, yo.
Thanks, caller. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
but yes.
Go get that music. Bells Pagliacci, yo. Go get my man's music, you heard?
Sit him down, let him know this isn't working and you need some help because you ain't about to just squat on my living situation for free.
You was gonna say something about like what if he's like paying for dinners and stuff?
I was saying, what if he was pitching it in a different way? He's not paying for rent, but what if he was buying groceries or paying for a
that's what I said.
Well, what you think as a woman? I mean, as a woman, how do you feel? Like, what are your thoughts?
Me personally.
Thoughts with E.
Me personally, if somebody's spending that much time in my apartment, I mean, yeah, it's looking for like, hey, you want to slide me some money for rent? Like, we both here, like, but if it's not rent, it could also be, hey, you want to take care of this month's groceries or this week's, I don't know how often, or you want to, the toiletries that you're using, you want to refill them, or the Wi-Fi that you're using, you want to pay for that. Clean up too. That's another thing that I'm sorry,
Jesus
but
Christ.
men don't think like you are now coming into my space. You're coming into my space and you're not even thinking to leave things how I want it.
I fucking
and we love you too. But you're now coming into my space. You're coming into my space. Keep my space how I like my space. You like my space so much, just as much as I like it. Keep it the way it's supposed to be. But speaking of spaces, let's move on to this black business.
Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry. Before we get into the black business, real quick. Yo, I want to shout out the 2021 Bless a Bag event that's going on. Down on Ludlow tomorrow at 11 a.m. It's called Bless a Bag. Yo, come through. You can bring all your like toiletries. I'll post it on the page, but I just want to give a quick shout out to a young brother who's really doing something that's amazing in the community. And I wanted to get him on here. He gonna be on here. Corey, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? But Bless a Bag, it's going to be posted on the page. And let's get into the motherfucking black business.
Yes. So we usually have a black business, each of us. So we're changing things up because we want to spread the love and we want you guys to focus on these black businesses. So this week, our black business is...
some B-roll too for this shit too. Yo, it's crab busy, yo. I know it's summer. I know it's about to get warm. It's getting warm right now. It's finna get even warmer. It's finna be summertime. And I know you joints love the seafood because I see y'all posting it, tweeting it. Fellas do, but I think we just do it for y'all. But you know, to each his own. People like seafood. I like seafood. Yo, if y'all haven't got seafood from Crab Bay, what's that, Maplewood?
Yes, Maplewood.
Yo, rocking, shocking. Yo, it's been twice. Is one in Kenilworth?
No.
Crab Bay.
What the fuck you talking about?
Which one did y'all go to?
Maplewood.
There's only one.
It's in Maplewood?
Yeah. You went to a Crab Bay?
I thought Crab Bay was in Kenilworth.
Nah, brother.
Oh.
It's in Maplewood. But anyway, it's in Maplewood.
Crab Bay.
And I'm saying that we had the curly fries.
Crab Bay.
Actually, what they call it? The Bay fries, right?
Bay fries.
I think they're called Crab Bay fries. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Crab Bay fries, and they feature fries, crab meat, shrimp, and it's really good. If you are lactose intolerant, however, stay away from the crab fries because it is very creamy, but it is still very good. But they also have wings. They have a dish called like Bay Sampler, and it comes with like crabs, broccoli, rice, shrimp, potatoes. It's a bang for your buck.
Yeah, they got two. So it's one in Kenilworth. Yeah.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, it's a sit-down location in Kenilworth. It's the same Crab Bay. And Maplewood and Kenilworth.
Who make it in the Kenilwood? Kenilworth.
Well, me, I live close to Kenilworth, so.
No, I mean, who makes the food?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that situation goes.
Either way, go check them out. Go spend your money on these black businesses. They'll really appreciate it. Shop local, shop smart.
Did we get the address?
Yes, we did. It is 764 Irvington Avenue, Maplewood, New Jersey, 07040. Unfortunately, I don't know the one in Kenilworth, but there is one in Kenilworth.
It's the old, shit, it's an old bar.
Okay, well, just go check them out. We are wrapping up the show today, fellas. We are wrapping it up. Let the people know who you are.
We love y'all. Yo, it's your boy Big Ant.
Yo, why you say that shit like he's about to go on? Yo, you already know, man. Your boy John Brown. Yo, once you go blank on Instagram and all social media, John Brown on Facebook. Holla at your guala.
And as you know me and as you love me, it's your girl Edis on social media. Ayo, Edis. Make sure you follow. Make sure you tune in. Thanks for listening to the He Said, She Said podcast. And we'll check you guys out next time.
I love y'all.
should have recorded this shit, bro. Cause that fucking